Okay, safe to say I got a little bit angry when we played Arsenal, alright? And just in the game in general. I've just changed my formation to try something a bit new, and one of my players is instantly injured. So the diamond is back out. It's Chelsea today. I need a win. Please, just give me a win in the league. Please. I need it, viewers. I really need it. Even though nothing's changed, obviously, because we're following on straight from the last game against Benfica. We touched on it at the end of the last episode about me changing to maybe a new formation. This is what I had in mind. The problem that I've got is that I'm not going to be able to play it today against Chelsea. Or should I give it a go? Right, so this is what I'm thinking. Okay, this is the new formation. And yes, it looks like a Christmas tree. Or a bit like an arrow. I think this could work really well. So you've got Bogdanovic still in goal. Then you've got the wing-backs of Driven and Flores. Okay, so they can still bomb on. And what I've got is I've got Zilic playing as a ball-winning midfielder, but a little bit further advanced up the pitch. It's going to leave us a little bit exposed at the back, but I do back Taylor and Gonzalez to be able to handle most things. And if Zilic does his role well, he should be able to fill in here and mop up the space in behind. Okay, you can tell here, it says that we're very green here, so we should have that area covered. Roll down's on the right, playing in a box-to-box role, okay, and Hudson Hendrick is playing as a Mazzala on the left, so that role would usually be reserved for Lake, so he can kind of move and then adjust and play around here, and basically keep the game ticking over. Alright, part of me is tempted, maybe I should move him to a deep blind playmaker. I'm going to try the Mazzala. Then, this is what I'm after about. Jude Bellingham and Clark. If I can have the two of them together in support of Smet, if I can get this little triangle working, there's goals for days in here. Adam Clark is way too good to be left on the bench. He just is. He's too good to be left on the bench. So I'm going to bring him on. That is the lineup for today. We're going to try it against Chelsea. We're still going to try and dominate possession. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get us advanced a little bit further up the pitch and sort of like camped out in other teams' halves. Okay, it's not the diamond. It's a little bit of a go and it is a bit of a gamble, but it might just work. It might just work. I'm going to say I expect to win today. I need to start getting big results back again. We've got to stop bottling it in these big games. I've lost to Arsenal too many times. I've already lost to United this season. I can't really be having us lose game after game after game. The more I look at it now, the more I'm worried about the triangle, which is basically my entire formation. They've got Foden. Kulusevski's the man to watch out for. Hudson-Odoi is brilliant on this game, as is Porze. They've got some fantastic footballers. They're currently third, only 1 point ahead of us. Arsenal are currently 5 clear at the top of the table, 8 points clear of us. There's a lot of work to be done to catch them up. Starts today as Flores here on the right, in ahead of Almaraz today, because I always feel he provides me with a little bit more attacking flair than Almaraz does down this right-hand side as he drifts inside, finds roll down, hits it, it's gone over the bar. Automatically, though, much better. You can see there's men in the box, there's opportunities, there's always going to be, you would like to think, men free. If I can get the fullbacks bombing on as well, we're going to make this pitch so wide, it's unbelievable. Driven on the left, in for Andy Harwood, who I'm tired of playing because he keeps giving away penalties. Tomori hoofs it clear from a driven cross. Zilic, ball out to Flores. This is so much better. Flores whips it in, front post, Bellingham just about misses it, and they smash it clear. Chelsea on the back foot early doors. We are doing all the pressing. Getting these fullbacks up the line and up the pitch is very important. Flores and Driven, so much of it comes down to the fullbacks. Once I get Seabass in, we are going to be in business if I have this formation, I think. Flores down the right. There's just so many. They've got so many men to worry about in the middle of the park that they don't know what they're doing. This looks worrying. Gonzalez hits a decent ball clear, to be fair, only as far as Kulusevski. Now look how quickly we're back into shape, and look how many men he's got to get through to get anywhere near the goal. It's good from Henrique, although we're just letting Reece James literally run through. Foden to Porze, back to Foden. I wonder if they're going to score the only highlight that they've had so far by any chance. It's Nuno Mendes. Dances through. Flores, no, not a foul. Mendes, brilliant save by Bogdanovic. It's very open. It's kind of what I wanted it to be. There needs to be gaps, and we need to just try and be a bit more clinical than we have been all season. I'm giving us the best opportunity of scoring. I've got my best attacking players on and my best defensive ones on. This is the best formation, I think, that suits the team. Brilliant. Adam Clark is injured. Potential lower leg injury. I wonder. What's the money on it's a broken leg? Just after I've stumbled across what seems to be a pretty decent formation for us. Nah, you know what? You just need one of your best players to have a 12-month-long injury, I think. Well, it's kind of calmed down a little bit in terms of the game. It's 0-0 at half-time, but I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance so far. We've been probably the better team. We've had more of the way of highlights. We've had a very decent game. Gashi's come on from Mendes. I don't know if that's an injury or if that's just something that's happened to them, but we've managed to keep, for the most part, their front four relatively quiet. And Guilherme's not bad in that position. He can definitely play there. Driven's playing at 6.4. He's the only player kind of at the moment that's letting me down a little bit. But I don't know if that's because attacking-wise he's not quite as good as Andy Harwood. I'm not really sure what the problem is there. Henrik and Zilic have both had very good games. That is something. Smet, on the other hand, has been absolutely atrocious. Could you believe it? I'm going to take him off and Yusuf Chamiti's going to come on. Hopefully he can create something. I mean, since we had that early foray in the first half, nothing has happened. We've been really, not poor, but not really giving them any issues. But this is good here, although that was a bit worrying. We've hit the ball forward to Chamiti. Great first touch. Go on, Yusuf. Chamiti hits it. Brilliant save by Campo. Oh, old teammates, don't forget. Obviously, Campo and Chamiti. Chamiti's done more than Smet's done, literally in that one move. I've made all my subs. I can't make any more changes. A 0-0 is not the end of the world, but when you're at home, I would expect a bit more, to be honest. 3 minutes of add-on time is up. I'm sorry it's been such a poor game. 0-0. I'll say I'm happy with the performance. We didn't get beaten. We looked a lot more defensively solid. It's just suddenly going forward, we're in a bit of trouble. It's only a pulled calf muscle for Adam Clark, which makes life slightly more bearable. I need a born finisher. I just need someone that is going to bang goals in for fun. I'm trying to think about anyone. I'd have to break the bank to get in a really top quality striker, but I think that's what I need. I just need a top quality striker who's going to get me goals. I've had a hard run of fixtures, so I'm hoping that maybe we can turn it around a little bit now and we'll get a little bit better. The best thing is that Arsenal drew as well, so at least that's something. Brighton have come out of nowhere and they're in the top four. I'm just waiting for some of these teams to fall away. Everton are 10th. I mean, even they're not too far behind. It's just, yeah. What do you think of the new formation? Let me know in the comment section. I thought it worked quite well, at least for the early bit. Maybe without Adam Clark, I have to go back to it. But I felt that we played quite well with it. And I'm trying to do something a little bit different just to shake it up a bit. Chamiti's taken ill. I mean, that's great. That's just what I needed. I just love losing players for random amounts of time. I have money in the bank. I have 41 million pounds. I just don't know where to spend. Well, I know where to spend it, but what's more important, the striker or Seabass at left back? Okay, so it's time to play Everton. Arsenal are playing Liverpool as well, which is quite good for me. There's a lot of teams that have got some difficult games today, but we got to take care of ourselves. We've got to do what we need to do at the moment, because at the end of the day, we're not keeping up our end of the bargain. That's the biggest problem I've got, is that I'm not, or the team is not playing well enough. That is the simple truth of it. And I'm going to make only one change. That's like Guilherme's going to come in. I'm going to stick with this this formation because I think that we did play quite well and I enjoyed it. And I think that there's definite potential for it. I'm going to take Hudson Henrik off and I'm going to bring Lacon into that Mazzala role because I feel that he suits that role really well. And he's a bit fitter than he was beforehand, but Hudson Henrik was Young Pro of the Year last year. I just can't fit him in. Alright, first highlight, it looks like, unfortunately, it's going to fall to Everton, which I don't really appreciate. I mean, how much space do you want? What is this? Cardos, I mean, who in the hell is marking him? Zilic is miles away from the play. What is happening there? The away day Blues are kicking in something chronic. What is that? Beach throws it in. Flores heads it clear to absolutely nobody. I mean, we're meant to be able to dominate possession with this tactic. I haven't seen us hold the ball for like more than 3 seconds so far. Oh, yes. Great touch by Smet. Please, let it be from a giveaway. Smet in on goal. He won't score. I knew he wouldn't score. He's just... Bearman pass it to Beach. Just let him take his time, lads. You know, let him just have as long as he wants for a shot. Great marking. Great marking there from everybody. Great marking. Wayne Robbins against us. We're his old team. Brilliant performance. Well done, boys. This is excellent behaviour. You're doing brilliantly. Half an hour in with 3-0. Oh. Taylor hits it long over the top, looking for Smet. Smet's in. He won't score anyway. Oh my god, he has. Oh, don't worry though. It's offside. Of course he is. Well done, Smet. The only time you can score is when it's not going to count. Well done. Very good. Is that me with the better XG? Out away from home, and yet we haven't scored a goal. I don't believe it. Tell the boys, show me something else in the second half. Can you show me that you're actually good at football, please? That'd be a good start. Andy Harwood's coming on. We're going back to my normal formation. We're going back to the normal formation. Guilherme's been shit. So he's coming off. I don't even care that I dropped the swear in there. We're going back to the diamond. 11 points behind Arsenal as it stands. Brilliant. Lake whips the ball in. Troy Parrott not winning a header. Kel Surprise. Troy Parrott not doing anything good of any variety. Kel Surprise. And Lake. Brilliant ball. Jude Bellingham on it here. Getting tackled by a beach. Well done, mate. Bellingham whips the ball in. They've cleared it. Back to Bellingham. You can see how excited I am about this. Lake on the ball. Go on. Lake tees it. It's an awful, awful goal, but I'll take it. Matisse Smet. The ball's just hit him. Lake's literally just smacked it at him and it's gone in. Good perseverance by Jude. Lake buries in here. That's brilliant play to get around his man. Whips it in. Smet, I think, is genuinely... I'm surprised it wasn't disallowed for offside like the last episode, if I'm honest. Surprised. Really, really surprised. It's better. Now, can we just not concede a goal in the second half? And if we get another one, we might actually get some points. God forbid. Gedson Fernandez. Andy Harwood sizing him up for a scything tackle. I can see it. Gonzalez clears it. I mean, he literally could have smacked that a bit longer, but we'll go with it. Jude Bellingham, counter-attack time. Bellingham, this is lovely. Play him through. Oh, he's been played through. Smet for another one. What a fucking surprise. Smet missing a sitter. What a surprise. Bearman whips the ball in. Good to see we missed that completely. Bellingham on the ball now. Come on, mate. Play the pass. And Smet, look at him. He's on the line, Bellingham. Jude hits it. Wonderful effort. Brilliant. Straight at the goalkeeper. Why not just aim it at his face? We've had better XG. Arguably been the better team. But Troy Parrott's come on and performed at 6.5, which is good. Bellingham's played at 6.5. Roll down at 6.5. It's good. It's what you want to see, isn't it? It's what you want to see. It's what you want to see from everybody. Mr. Smet missed about 2 sitters as well. There you go. Inter Milan have offered £47 million for Troy Parrott. I'll take that. I can go off and get myself an actual striker that can score. But I think what we'll do then is we'll come back in January where hopefully I can make some plans in terms of the transfer market. If Troy Parrott leaves, that'd be brilliant because he's an absolute waste of time. So I'm angry and I'm sorry that I'm being a bit bitter and it's probably not the most enjoyable thing to watch, but I'm pissed off, as you can tell. This is atrocious. Thanks so much for watching today's episode. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I wish I could say I have, but not really. If you have somehow managed to enjoy it, then please drop a like on the video, share and subscribe. We never thought that it was going to be an easy trip with Spurs. It really isn't. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Until I see you again for another episode. Stay cool. Great.